to get into this camera angle. I'm trying to make it a little bit more interesting, a little more fun, a little more exciting, because I literally have zero clue what I was going to film tonight. To be honest, I'm really starting to run out of ideas for videos, and yeah, there might just be a point where I just like don't film anything, because I literally have no idea what to film. So we'll see what happens in the next couple days, but tonight I figured we would do something I haven't done in quite some time. It's been about a month, a little over a month, since we've done a simple facts video. Just a bunch of random stuff, really cool stuff. I read a couple of them and I really thought, is this even true? But apparently they are, which is kind of fun and interesting. So make sure you guys are nice, relaxed, and make sure you like the video, like the video. If you do like the video, comment down below maybe a fact about yourself, an interesting fact you can find online, just a random fact in the comments. That could be pretty fun. And yeah, with that being said, let us get started. Alrighty. Well, we have here some facts, of course. These facts are going to be some from certain countries alone, so maybe it's a fact that you know just from living in a certain area of the world. It might be a pretty simple common knowledge thing, when in reality, not a lot of people around the world actually know these different facts. And also some of the facts are just ones that I thought were really cool. So let's get started here. And this is actually a USA one, which does make sense, but I never really thought about it before. American flags, yes, American flags that are left on the moon will eventually be bleached white by the sun. Which, of course, a random one for all you Christmas fans out there. Mistletoe has no scent. I'm sure it does, but it doesn't have like a pretty regular scent. It probably just smells like a plant or something like that. Doesn't mistletoe grow like a little like berry thing? Like a little like, isn't it like a poisonous berry? Like you eat it, it like upset your stomach. I think it does, if I can remember. I don't know. I don't stand under mistletoe all that often. There are no seagulls in the state of Hawaii. Which, oh my god, now that I think about it, you're right, there are no seagulls in Hawaii. If you don't know, I was actually just in Hawaii, and oh my god, there are no seagulls, and it's beautiful. I think seagulls are so annoying. I know some people think they're like adorable and they feed them and blah blah blah, but I think they're kind of annoying. They are loud, they smell bad, they are everywhere, which kind of sucks. But yeah, they have a lot of birds, obviously, in Hawaii, and they are very friendly to people. Like you can grab a pigeon in Hawaii. Like they are just so accustomed to people. Like you can pet birds. Like just they're that friendly. Or if you go to like, I don't know, New York City, if you even step in the direction of a bird, they fly as fast as they can out of that situation. But so there's no seagulls in Hawaii. Weird. The sound of Darth Vader's difficult breathing was made with a scuba regulator, which makes a lot of sense. It sounds like a scuba diver. Very smart thinking though from George Lucas and all of them out there. Very, very smart choice. A moonbow is a rainbow produced by moonlight rather than direct sunlight. I don't think I've ever seen a moonbow before. I've seen obviously rainbows created by, just regular light like this and some water. I've seen that before. But created by the moon's light. I don't think I've ever seen a moonbow before. You can let me know down in the comments if you have, because that's kind of crazy. This is actually something I'm sure a lot of kids don't know nowadays, or even young adults, and even sometimes I forget which one is which. But try that again. The hashtag symbol is officially called a hashtag, or
or a pound. It's technically called an octothorpe. The octo means 8, referring to the 8 points and where, the lines are at. There's 8 of them. It's called an octothorpe originally. Obviously, it's now more known as the hashtag, but yes, it is called the pound as well, which obviously if you call a place, ring, 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 and they tell you to push the pound key. Sometimes I forget if it's the hashtag or if it's the little star looking symbol. Sometimes I forget which one is which. Let's see. A group of stingrays is called a fever. A fever. I know a group of geese are called a gaggle. I remember that one. Let's see. Some of these are just kind of weird. Moons can have moons, and they are called moons. There's an actual word for them. They are called moons, which I do not think our moon has a moon, so it's not a moon, that's kind of funny. One of the NBA's top scorers, because he's not the leading scorer of NBA history anymore, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, only made 1 3-pointer his entire NBA career. Yes. Obviously, the NBA 3-point line didn't get really into the NBA till about the 70s to 80s. Sometime in the 70s or 80s, Kareem was obviously in his bag during this time, but obviously he is a 7-foot monster beast with the unblockable, unfathomable move of the skyhook. So he just skyhooked his way to nearly 40,000 points, which, hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And he is the number one, cover of that saying. Anything else? The word parakeet literally means long tail. So a parakeet bird, a long-tailed bird, makes a lot of sense. Anything else I can see that's kind of interesting? Knitting was initially a male-only occupation. In fact, when the very first knitting union was established in Paris back in 1527, no women were allowed. And now if you're a guy who knows how to knit, it's kind of sus, but that's really cool. I could never do knitting because I am very impatient, and I like things to be done quickly, and I like to see a lot of progress. Knitting is a thing that could take months just to create a small itty-bitty little thing, and it takes a lot of patience. I don't have that, so I can't do it, but that's really cool. That obviously, I guess it was an everything buddy thing back in the day, which I guess it still is. If you knit, that's really cool, but back in the day it used to be a man thing, which that is very interesting. I'm going to do a little bit of a Spitfire round now. I'm just going to blurt some out that I see and hope they're interesting. Let's see. Snakes do not have eyelids, although they cannot close their eyes while they are asleep. They can close their retinas. Basically, they can shut part of their eye. They just don't have any eyelids, which obviously if you see a snake blink, it's very terrifying, and I don't like the way it looks. It's very creepy. The Incredible Hulk was initially supposed to be gray, but according to Stanley, an issue with the printer accidentally turned the Hulk green, which I've heard of before many times. There are iterations of the Hulk being different colors, from gray to red. I think there might be a blue Hulk also, but definitely gray and red are like big, entities in the Hulk universe. Maybe we'll see him in a movie some point in time. If you type the word askew, ASKEW, into the Google search box, the entire page will tilt slightly. It will tilt slightly if you type the word askew. damaged, again, if you don't get rid of them completely, they will always grow back in their original pattern, which my fingerprints are kind of like ovally, like they're very ovally. They look kind of boring. Elephants sing to each other, but their songs are in a frequency too low for humans to hear. That's very interesting. I never knew that either. Americans spend more time watching other people on television cook than they do cooking themselves. No doubt, but I love cooking shows, so I guess I am part of the problem. But yeah, Hell's Kitchen, Kitchen Nightmares, Iron Chef, Guy Fieri's Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives. Love those shows a lot. The most popular item at Walmart. Can you guess? The most popular item at Walmart. They're bananas. Yes, bananas are the most popular item at your local Walmart. They sell more bananas than any other single item they have in their entire big stock. That's wild. Canadians eat more macaroni and cheese than any other nation in the entire world. Shout out to Canadians out there holding it down for the Kraft Mac and Cheese Corporation, I guess. And the last one we'll do very quickly. A dolphin's blowhole is an evolved nose that has moved upwards to the top of his head. Yes. Over time, the dolphin evolved to place the nose on top of his head. Now, evolution when it comes to animals is so weird. I guess if you want to go into the human part of it, that's also kind of a weird thing, but dude, so there's a point where a dolphin's nose, like the little blowhole, wasn't there and it moved on its body to get to that point. Like, that is just, that's so weird. That's like a thing, like that can just happen, like evolution, like that stuff is just, it blows my mind. But anyways, guys, that is gonna be it for this video. Again, kind of a quick one, obviously just a nice little information of nice whispering and rambling, soft-spoken facts. Always a fun time. Now again, if you do like this video, make sure you do like the video. Also, if you have just any other video ideas, I am starting to get to a point where I literally have just nothing to do. So I would love to know what you like, what you don't like, video ideas you like from other content creators, ones that you just have your own original ideas. No, if you just comment like, oh dude, this sports related blah blah blah, I'm probably not gonna do it, but you know, a good creative ASMR video idea, I would love to know. Get creative with me. It's a two-way street. I would appreciate a lot. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. And yeah, that is everything. I love you, and I'll see you again in another video. Very soon. Alright, guys. Bye. I don't know why I'm so hot.